Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. How are you today? Today I am here with Maya and today we are going to talk about meeting a new person.
Hello, everyone. I am very happy to be here today. Let's start our conversation.
Yes, it is great to see you, Maya. Meeting a new person is always exciting.
I agree, Leo, but it can also make some people a little nervous.
Ha, that is true. I remember when I was younger, I felt very shy.
Really? You? Shy? I cannot believe it. You love to talk now.
It is true. I learned how to do it. And today, we want to help our listeners learn how to meet new people in English.
Yes, it is a very useful topic for English beginners.
So, Maya, let's start with a simple question. When you meet someone for the first time, what do you say first?
I usually say, "Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Maya."
That is perfect. It is simple, polite, and very clear.
Thank you. And what about you, Leo? What do you say?
I often say, "Hi there, I'm Leo. Great to meet you." It's a little more casual.
Hi there is very friendly. I like it.
Yes, it helps people feel relaxed.
Let's think about a situation. Imagine we're at a party. You see a new person. What do you do next?
Well, after I say my name, I usually ask for their name. What is your name?
Yes. What is your name is the standard question.
But sometimes people say it very fast, like, "What's your name?"
Ah, yes. The contraction. What is becomes what's.
Let's practice that slowly for our listeners. What's your name?
What's your name? That sounds very natural.
Exactly. Maya, after you know their name, what is a good question to ask next?
I like to ask, where are you from? It's a great way to start a conversation.
Oh, I love that question. People love to talk about their home country or town.
Yes. For example, if someone asks me, I say, I'm from Canada.
And if they ask me, I say, I am from the United States.
That is a very big country, Leo. Which part?
I am from New York. See, that is a perfect follow-up question. Which part?
Yes, it keeps the conversation going. What if the person is from the same city as you? What do you ask then?
Good question. I might ask, which neighborhood do you live in? Or, how long have you lived here?
Those are excellent questions. They're very natural. Hey, let's ask our listeners a question right now.
Great idea, Maya.
To everyone listening today, where are you from? Please write your answer in the comments below. We love to read them.
Yes, please tell us your country or city.
Now, Leo, let's talk about another common question. What do you do?
Ah, yes. This question can confuse some beginners. What do you do means, what is your job?
Yes, that is true. It does not mean, what are you doing right now?
Exactly. It's about your work or your profession.
How do you answer this question, Leo?
I say, I am a podcast host, or I am an English teacher.
Simple and direct. I am and then the job.
What if someone doesn't have a job right now? Maybe they're a student.
Then they can say, I am a student, or I am studying engineering, or I'm looking for a job.
Those are very good phrases.
Let's look at the verbs here. To be is regular in some ways, but irregular in others. I am, you are, he is.
Yes, the verb to be is very important when we meet new people. I am Leo. You are Maya. They are students.
We must practice this a lot because we use it all the time.
That is true. Let's do a small role play for our listeners. Let's pretend we just met at a coffee shop.
Oh, that sounds fun. Let's do it. You start, Leo.
Happy. Hi there. Mind if I sit here? The coffee shop is very busy today.
Hi. No, please sit down.
Thanks. I'm Leo, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Leo. I'm Maya.
Nice to meet you too, Maya. Are you a student here?
No, I'm not a student. I work at the bank down the street. I'm a teller. What about you?
Oh, interesting. I'm a graphic designer. I work from home, so I like coming to this coffee shop for a change of scene.
That sounds like a cool job. Do you like it?
Happy. Yes, I love it. I get to draw and create things every day.
Wow, that's awesome.
And scene. That was a great role play, Maya.
Thanks, Leo. It felt like a real conversation.
Let's analyze what we did there. it's time for our learning section.
Excellent! Let's look at some vocabulary and phrases we used.
First, I said, mind if I sit here? This is a short way of saying, do you mind if I sit here?
Yes, do you mind means, is it a problem for you?
Right, and your answer was, no, please sit down. This means, no, it is not a problem. You can sit.
Beginners sometimes get confused here. If someone asks, do you mind, and you say yes, it means, yes, it is a problem. Do not sit here.
Exactly. So if you want to be friendly, say no or not at all.
That is a very important tip.
Next, I said, I'm Leo, by the way. What does by the way mean, Maya?
By the way is a phrase we use to introduce a new piece of information or to change the topic slightly. In this case, you are introducing your name.
Yes, it is very common in casual conversation.
Then I told you my job. I said, I work at the bank. Notice the preposition at. I work at a bank. I work at a school. I work at a hospital.
Good point. You can also say for. For example, I work for a big company.
Yes. At is usually for the place, and for is for the employer or company name.
And what about the question you asked me? You asked, what about you?
What about you is a short question we use to ask the same question back to the other person.
Yes, instead of repeating, what is your job, you can just say, what about you? It flows much better.
It saves time and sounds very natural.
Let's look at the verbs we used in the past tense. I said, it felt like a real conversation.
Felt is the past tense of feel. It's an irregular verb. Feel, felt, felt.
That is correct. We don't say feeled, we say felt.
Another irregular verb is meet. The past tense is met. Nice to meet you today, but I met a new person yesterday.
That is a perfect example.
What about regular verbs like work? The past tense is worked. We just add ed.
Worked. Listen to the pronunciation at the end. It sounds like a T sound. Worked.
Yes, not worked, but worked.
Pronunciation can be tricky, but practicing small words helps a lot.
I agree. Let's return to our topic of meeting a new person. What are some safe topics to talk about after names and jobs?
Hobbies are always safe and fun. You can ask, what do you like to do in your free time? Oh, yes, hobbies are great. Everyone has something they enjoy doing.
Like, do you like sports or do you watch movies?
Or do you like cooking? Maya, what do you like to do in your free time?
I love reading books and going for long walks in the park. What about you, Leo?
I like playing the guitar and cooking dinner for my friends.
Oh, really? You play the guitar? That sounds wonderful.
Happy. Thank you. I'm not an expert, but it's fun.
See, asking about hobbies helps us find common interests. If I played the guitar too, we could talk about music for hours.
Exactly. It bridges the gap between two strangers.
Let's share another tip for beginners. When you don't understand what the new person said, what should you do?
Cough. Don't worry. It happens all the time. You can just ask them to repeat it politely.
What is a polite way to ask that?
Slow. Could you repeat that, please? Or could you speak a little slower, please?
Those are beautiful sentences. They are very polite, and native speakers are happy to help.
Yes, most people are very kind. They understand that learning a language is hard work.
Let's practice those sentences one more time for our listeners to hear clearly.
Slow. Could you repeat that, please?
Slow. Could you speak a little slower, please?
Perfect. Another short option is pardon or sorry with a rising tone.
Yes, sorry works very well too.
Let's talk about body language now. When you meet a new person, body language is important too, right?
Oh, definitely. A smile is the most important thing. It shows you're friendly.
Happy. Yes, a smile opens doors. And in many English-speaking countries, making eye contact is also important.
True. Looking at the person shows you're listening and interested.
And what about a handshake?
A handshake is common in business situations or sometimes when meeting people formally, but casually, a wave and a smile are often enough.
Yes, especially now, a simple wave is very normal.
Let's pause for a moment to connect with our audience again.
If you're enjoying this conversation and finding these tips helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us make more videos for you.
Yes, thank you for your support. It means a lot to us.
Now, Maya, let's look at how to end a conversation with a new person. You can't talk forever.
That is true. Eventually, you have to say goodbye. How do you do it politely?
You can say, "It was great talking to you, but I have to go now."
It was great talking to you. That's a lovely phrase. It validates the time spent together.
Yes, and then you can add, "I hope to see you again soon."
Or, if you want to stay in touch, you can ask, "Are you on social media?" Or, "Can I get your phone number?"
Slow. "Can I get your phone number?" is very common among younger people or new friends.
Yes. Or, "Let's connect on Instagram."
These days, social media handles are very popular to exchange. It feels less personal than a phone number sometimes, so it's easier to ask for.
That is a very good point, Leo. It's low pressure.
Let's review the